And we are back here at the Celcom Asiata Malaysia Open 2019. We just saw the world #1 Tai Tzu Ying in the women's singles safely through to tomorrow's semi-final. And we will then divert our attention to women's doubles and the reigning world champions from Japan, Matsumoto and Nakahara, the #3 seeds, up against the former world champions from 2017, CHEN and JIA of China, the #5 seeds. And here we got the women's doubles draw. And you can see we are focusing on the half. We'll take on CHEN.
Women's doubles quarterfinals.
The partnership of Matsumoto and Nakahara rose to sudden fame by winning that World Championship in 2018 in Nanjing. In that tournament, especially Matsumoto was absolutely outstanding. And here we got Matsumoto leading the players onto court, followed by partner Nakahara. Nakahara, and here CHEN on the left, and JIA, the left-hander here now at the front of CHEN. They really have a very, very good record when it comes to major events, the two Chinese players, as they won the World Championship in 2017, and that was in Glasgow. Then last year they took the Asian Games, played in Jakarta, Indonesia, and just a few weeks ago they won the All England. The record between the two pairs is 2-all. The last time they played was at the All England, and as I just said, that's when CHEN and JIA won it.
To receive. Okay. Who to receive? Mayu to receive. Who to serve? You to serve. Okay.
And the pair from Japan has never won this tournament. Here we got Mayu Matsumoto, 23 years of age. Their world ranking is #3, and they have been a #3 on the world ranking for 21 weeks so far. On the race to Guangzhou, the World Tour Finals, they are presently #2. Last year they lost the quarter-final to Matsutomo and Takahashi, and in 2017 the pair did not participate at all. And here we got Wakana Nakahara in the picture, also age 23, and she's born in Hokkaido in Japan. She's a steady player, but there is no doubt when the partnership is really up against the top pairs and have to perform, it's a partner Matsumoto that's capable of really pushing the boundaries. She's a steady player, Nakahara, and here we see the way to the quarterfinal today. And round 1 they beat the Indonesian pair in 2 straight games, but yesterday they had to use all 3 games to win against the Thailand pair. They lost the first 21-14. Here we got CHEN, age 21, and they have been #1 on the world ranking for 37 weeks. And partner here, JIA, also age 21. As I said and mentioned, they have the knack of really performing well when it matters. And And they did send a very strong signal to the rest of the women's doubles world when they took the All England title just 3-4 weeks ago. And the court officials for this match, the umpire is Crystal Tan of Malaysia, and the service judge is Andy Purnama. The pair from China lost the final last year to MATSUMOTO and Takahashi.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, MATSUMOTO and Wakana Nagahara, Japan. And on my left, JIA and Chen, China. Chen to serve to MATSUMOTO. Love all play.
Chen to serve. Mayu Matsumoto. Sorry, Matsumoto to receive.
1 love.
One of the reasons why the Chinese pair is back on top, I think, is definitely because Jia Fan is playing so much better than what we saw at the latter end of 2018. Moving much better, great safety in her shots, good attacking skills.
Service over.
That has definitely
1, 2.
been a major part of raising the standard of the Chinese combination. In the late part of 2018, since Chen and Jia Fan won the Asian Games, they really had a slump in form. They got to the quarterfinal of the China Open Super 1000 tournament. In the Denmark Open, they lost the second round. The French Open the week after, they lost the first round. And in Fuzhou China Open 750 tournament, second round, Hong Kong Open, first round. So it was a really, really bad patch for the two young Chinese players at the end of last year.
Service over. 3-0.
Well left there by Jia Fan, knowing that the drift is going that way,
Service over.
left to right.
4-3.
Oh, that stays in. You really have to be careful when you leave shots on that side.
3.
It was actually Mayu Matsumoto that was shouting to partner, leave it. And Nagahara did so, but stayed in.
3.
It was a very fine performance by Chen and Jia Yifan yesterday when they beat Kim and Kong from Korea with so convincing scores as 21-9, 21-11. Just shows that they are back in business. And they also mentioned in the papers today here in Malaysia that despite the fact that Japan is having number 1, 2 and 3 on the world ranking, doesn't mean that they would automatically win the Olympic Games next year. Chinese pair definitely feel that they are in the running as well.
Service over.
Good placement
7-4
there by Jia Yifan on the forehand side of Matsumoto.
Service over. 5-7. Service for call. 2 high.
Service for call, but try
Service
to look at that
over.
return of serve there by Jia Yifan.
5.
Really played a very nice trick shot there.
No.
Look at that.
Level.
Nagahara completely caught.
Service over. 6-8.
And that was good to see by Kana Nakahara there, challenging Chen at the net.
Service over.
Just had a small deflection
9-6.
on the top of the tape here, and that's why it made it so difficult for Matsumoto to return that smash. Shouldn't have been that difficult, but it was sort of a reflect. That's along on the service line.
Service over. 7-9. Eight, 9.
And this time it was Chen challenging
10,
Matsumoto at the net very successfully.
Service over. 9-10. Service over. 11-9 interval.
And we have seen since the Japanese pair won the World Championship in 2018, that sometimes if Matsumoto is not really playing to the best of her ability, the partnership is struggling a bit to find the form to that World Championship.
Hot 1, 20 seconds. Hot 1, 20 seconds. Eleven, 9.
Jia Yifan serving.
Play.
11-9.
Twelve, 9. Service over. 10-12.
There's no doubt that the Japanese pair have to find the edge somewhere. The defense is not really working as well as it should be. And of course, as we can see, they're not winning a lot of rallies on just attacking as well. So they sort of have to find an edge somewhere. And so far, they've been struggling. And here, once again, JIA is finding exactly the right spot to the forehand side of Nagahara. And is setting up a 4-point lead here. Very comfortable, the two Chinese, at the moment. The scoreline, still 14-10, is possible. But the two Chinese have definitely played the better of the two pairs. Again, good placement.
15-10.
This is much better here, this time from Matsumoto.
11-15.
Winning that flat exchange. Very decisively. Good shot there by Matsumoto. But this is some of the shots that we need to see from the Japanese combination if they are to win this match. So far, JIA is definitely the one that's played best of the four players on court. Good interception by Chen.
Service over. 16-11. Service over. 12-16.
And that's possibly one of the answers, if you look at it from the point of view of Japan, to try to extend the rallies as much as possible and really try to tire out, especially JIA.
13-16.
And look at that variation there once again, JIA. This time with the block shot.
13.
She's placing her smash. Look at this one on the forehand side of Matsumoto, and then completely taking off the pace. And then you can see how effective that can be as well. That's a fantastic
13.
defensive shot there, going wide and just hitting the line there. Really good counter-attacking shot by JIA. Found the gap nicely.
Service over.
Matsumoto.
14-18.
Try to have a look at this one. Yeah, good deception. Really well covered by Chen. Unfortunately for her, she was pushing it along on the back line.
18.
But that was really well covered. This one is going long on the back line. 3 points in it, 15-18. It's still very possible for the two Japanese, but they've been trailing the whole of this first and opening game. That's much better, being much more proactive at the front of the court as well.
18.
Not just reacting to what your opponents are doing to you, but actually being proactive is so important when it comes to doubles.
Service over. 19-16.
Just 2 points away. That's well left. Takes a little bit of courage to leave it on that side, because, as mentioned earlier, the drift might keep it in.
Service over. 17-19.
Good defensive shot on the Japanese side. And they pushed it into the deep forehand corner of Chen. Of course, setting up the opportunity for Nagahara at the net. It's going wide by a fair margin.
Service over. 20, game point 17.
So game point has arrived, 3 in total so far. 20 game point 17 for Chen and JIA, who in my opinion have deserved to win this opening game, but it's not always it goes according to what you deserved. But they have definitely played the better of the two pairs in this opening game. And that's long on the back line.
Game. First game won by Chen and JIA, 21-17.
So Chen JIA takes the opening game in 18 minutes, 21-17. So Chen, she was the biggest money earner in 2017. That was because she was combining the women's doubles and the mixed doubles earnings. And at the time, she was playing with Chen Wei in that mixed doubles and world #1 at the time. This combination, they were also world junior champions in 2014 and 2015. This pair, as I mentioned earlier, won the World Championship in Nanjing in 18, but they also won the French Open in 2018. On top of that, they won the Spain Masters, the Super 300 tournament.
20 seconds. Hot 1, 20 seconds.
They were very, very steady last year, though. Out of 13 tournaments, they only lost 3 of them in the first or second round. 4 quarterfinals, 1 semi-finals, 3 finals where they lost, and 2 finals where they won.
Game.
So 5 finals in total.
Play.
Well left by Chen on the back line.
1 love.
And that's very, very proactive here by Chen. Look at how she's storming in at the net and really closing it down, making sure that her opponent cannot look at this. That's really, really well played.
Service over. 1, 2.
Defending well on the floor there by JIA. Matsumoto really took a chance there, moving in at the net.
3-1.
Chen saw that, look at that, defending him on the floor, really well played. And here, if we can see it, yes, look at how Matsumoto really moved forward towards the net, but got caught by that good smash by Chen.
4-1.
Twice really good counter-attacking shots by Chen. And then the block shot there.
5-1.
Completely changing the situation around, and Matsumoto is missing the lift.
Service over. 2-5. Service over. 6-2.
Now Nakahara and Matsumoto really have to watch out. 6-2 lead is not looking good, if you look at it from their point of view. Well, that's a good smash across the body by Nakahara.
3-6.
Plays to the forehand side of JIA.
Service over. 7-3.
Really good server, JIA. Once again, just clipping the top of the tape. Well, that's good play by Matsumoto.
Service over. 4-7.
Really one of the strength as well from JIA. She's able to serve even in the most difficult situations.
Service over. 8-4.
Now that gap has increased to 5 points. 9-4. CHN serving. And you've got to be concerned if you're a Japanese fan here.
Service over. 5-9.
That was not a good serve by Nakahara. Got away with it. But putting their partnership under pressure the whole time in that rally due to the fact that that serve was really not good. Very loose. Call out.
Mayu challenges call
But there is
out.
a challenge here by Mayu Matsumoto. It's called out on the back line. It's definitely
Challenge
out,
unsuccessful.
which means that the challenge is unsuccessful.
Remaining.
As the umpire,
11-5 interval.
Crystal Tan is saying, which means that we have a mid-game interval with a lead of 11-5. Chen and JIA in the picture.
双压当中的时候，对角呢要偏前一点，拍子举起来，有一个人顶出去，先压，压了再抢，压两拍完了超过再抢，你前面这个角先打硬一点，硬了他位置后，然后你再抢，然后他先推，我们球出不去，我们往上抢，他就打我们的节奏到他手。
And the two Japanese ladies here in the picture,
Court 1,
Nagahara
20
and
seconds.
Matsumoto, they really have to try to find something.
20 seconds.
And that's where you have to sort of look at it. So you have to see players' ability to actually try to change a situation. Can they find the edge? Can they do something to upset the situation at the moment? They lost the first game 21-17, trailing 11-5. It's time to find the answers.
Yeah. Jia to serve. Yes. 11-5. Play.
Once again, a really, really good serve by Jia
12-5. Thirteen, 5. Service over. 6-13.
So the Japanese duo did not find the answers in the final of the All England
Service over.
in March.
14.
They lost 21-11 in that third and final game. And it looks like they haven't found the answers here today as well. It's a 14-6 now. The two young Chinese players.
Service over. 7-14. Service over. 15-7.
And once again here we see a very, very aggressive return of serve by Jia Yifan. It could be advantageous perhaps to flick when you're serving to Jia Yifan. Unfortunately again for the two Japanese, the fact is that they're playing with the drift and that makes it very difficult to flick.
7. Service over. 8-16.
Yeah, that's out on the back line. We have a challenge here by Chen Qingchen.
Chen Qingchen challenges. Call out. Challenge unsuccessful. 9-16. 1 play.
So both pairs have got one challenge remaining.
Ten, 16.
That's out on the back line, so that's the last 4 points
11-16.
on the way of the Japanese. But they certainly need it if they're going to catch up in this second game.
Service over. 17-11.
Jia Yifan just stepping into it
18,
on that half-court shot there and really played a very crisp, flat shot down the line. Just 3 points away from victory here now. 18-11. And Nagahara, Matsumoto is not finding the answers here. They really have to go home and start training on trying to find the edge, trying to find something that's completely theirs and something that they can apply in matches like this. Match point 11.
20, match point 11.
As in, saved at 1. It's a tall order, have to save another 8. Match points here seems to be very unlikely. Yeah, good defensive work there by Nagahara. Nagahara and Matsumoto have not been able to make this physical battle. Save the first 2 match points. 13. 20. And that is short, which means that the 2 young Chinese players, the world champions from 2017 when they won in Glasgow, is safely through to tomorrow's semi-final. What a good display here by the 2 young Chinese. 36 minutes. And they win 21-17, 21-13. They can be very happy, the 2 young players here. World champions from 2017, Asian Games champions from 18, and All England champions from 2019. And here we got the confirmation, 21-17, 21-13 in 36 minutes.